Greetings, ladies and reptiles. This is Jabron of the AlloClaw Productions, and welcome to the next top 5. In this top 5, I'm going to be talking about dinosaur things, in general, and not miscellaneous slightly, or something, however you want to call it. Dinosaur things that need to have games. And these are the dinosaur things that need to have games. So without further ado, let's get started. Number 5. Coming in at number 5, there should be a Jurassic Park game. And no, I don't mean the disaster that was an interactive movie and the current non-disaster, which is Crinosaurs, that's currently being developed but hasn't been updated in a hugely long time. I'm talking about a game that was supposed to which Jurassic Life, which is a Half-Life mod that was supposed to be, well, an open-world first-person shooter Jurassic Park game. So, I'm talking about an open-world first-person shooter, which Jurassic Park, the game, was supposed to be, and Jurassic Life was supposed to be. So, the mechanics should have been like something out of something like, say, Turok or well, not Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider was a little different. It was a third-person shooter. Well, whatever. Something like with a survival sort of sense, like an open-world survival game with dinosaurs around, but you're in first person, and you would get to explore everything and all the stuff on, like, say, Hell Creek or Isla Nublar or that one island from Jurassic Park 3, which could have been interesting for an open world setting. But other than that, there should be a Jurassic Park game based on an open world first person shooter, and well, not like Crinosaurs, but like actual Jurassic Park game. So, like, an actual movie license game that is actually good in terms of open world. So, and first-person shooting, and dinosaurs coming at you from everywhere. Well, not everywhere, but it has to be done. It would have to be done right. So, yeah. And made by a different developer other than Telltale Games, which totally ruined it. So, yeah, that's Jurassic Park. That should be a different kind of game. Number 4. And at number 4, there should be a Walking with Dinosaurs game. And no, I don't mean that PlayStation Move, little kids sort of Walking with Dinosaurs that no one has ever heard about. I'm talking about an actual third-person roaming game where you actually get to play as the Nigel character from the Walking with Dinosaurs series. Like, you know those, you know the series that aren't documentaries, but just with the guy going back in time of the dinosaurs, which and like saying stuff about them and like going around exploring. That's what Walking with Dinosaurs game should be, and not just some PlayStation Move. Just see what's going on, that kind of thing. When you could just do it in third person or first person as Nigel, whatever his last name is. So, yeah, I mean, tell me in the comments what Nigel's last name is in the Walking with Dinosaurs series, and so that way I can remember again. So what the mechanics should be in that one is pretty much just like a third person, just open world roaming, and just finding what dinosaurs there are, going back in different times, using the time machine to go back in different sort of time patterns and eras, like the prehistoric, the Paleo or the Cretaceous or something like that. So yeah, Walking with Dinosaurs. Number 3. And at number 3 we have, well, Lego Dino. I mean, well, Lego Dino Attack, or however you want to call it. You know those Lego things in magazines that have dinosaurs in them with the Lego dinosaur sort of thing? Where there's these Lego characters and they try to catch dinosaurs or do whatever, that kind of thing, but with like a Dino Riders-esque sort of thing. If you know what I'm getting at here. You know how there's a lot of Lego games nowadays, like Lego Star Wars, Lego Hobbit, Lego Lord of the Rings, Lego Batman, Lego Marvel Heroes and that sort of thing. I feel like there should be a Lego Dinos game because, I mean, it may not be that popular, but hey, it's dinosaurs. Who doesn't give a crap about that, huh? So, and well, I give a crap about it, and it's dinosaurs. So that should be a game. So yeah, Lego Dino. Number 2. And at number 2, Dino Riders. Now, Dino Riders originally was a cartoon that was on video or VHS or whatever you call those. Oh man, that was the past, wasn't it? But and then they started making toys for advertising it, Dino Riders toys. And well, if you guys don't know, if you guys or any of you watching this video don't know what Dino Riders is, it's essentially basically dinosaurs with mech weapons attached to them. And I'm not talking about mech dinosaurs, I'm talking about like actual dinosaurs with weapon attachments. Like a Triceratops with turrets on the side of its loins, or a T-Rex with huge cannons on his back, or anything like that. But like you would get to ride them as these people, or actually wait, no, that's an idea. But anyways, there was never a continuation for the Dino Riders at all. All it was just a one movie cartoon, and that's it. There was no series for it, which there should have been a series for Dino Riders. But Dino Riders should definitely be a game as well. But not like a movie license game or any of that crap, but like an actual different game with like an actual series, to where it's just like, you know how there's that one Final Fantasy thing where there was that one Final Fantasy movie, that kind of thing? That's what I'm talking about. I mean, unless you don't know what I'm talking about, ask in the questions, and I'll try to answer those questions below. Man, alright. Whatever. This isn't about Final Fantasy. That's not the point. The point is, there needs to be a Dino Riders game. And it needs to be somewhat mech-based, but like not mechs at all, but just dinosaurs with weapon attachments. With like mech controls and whatnot. But like, not the dinosaurs mind-controlled or anything, unless you're like the aliens or something like that. But yeah. I'm pretty sure many of you are already gonna know what I'm talking about when I mean like Dino Riders. Because if you guys have watched a cartoon, which was like super long ago, you probably already know what I'm talking about. So, yeah. There you go, Dino Riders. Number 1. And coming in at number 1 is a Dinosaur Thing, which is a comic book. A Dinosaur Thing that should be a game and also a movie. Well, they're currently working on a movie, but I don't know how long it's gonna take. They've been taking, like, since 2012, but whatever. Ladies and reptiles, dinosaurs versus aliens. Now, with Dinosaurs vs. Aliens, there was a little bit of controversy as to what the movie itself was going to be, but there's no movie yet, so we don't know. So with that, like, I'm not going to talk about the movie and talk about the comic itself and how it should be a game. So the comic book is basically Dinosaurs vs. Aliens, made by Grant Morrison, and who teamed up with Liquid Comics. So this idea is really great, and how the dinosaurs resemble a tribe and the aliens resembling an American theory, but I don't really necessarily know what they mean by that, but it sounds pretty good. So, and it has a really good story to it as well. If you read the comic book or watch the web series like I have, you will be amazed, and the music itself is just absolutely amazing. It's what makes this the most awesome thing ever. And not only that, it's dinosaurs and aliens. Like we've seen too many alien stuff that didn't really have anything to do with dinosaurs. All we've seen is like, say, Aliens versus Predator, Cowboys and Aliens, blah blah blah, etc. So why not have dinosaurs and aliens? So how this should be a game, basically, it should be like Borderlands graphic style, but with like what would it be like? A sort of action adventure-esque feel to it, like with dinosaurs, like you would get to choose a side, either aliens or no wait, dinosaurs or aliens. Like for the aliens, it would be it would be that you would be. Let me say that again. It would be a over-the-shoulder third-person shooter, like in Mass Effect. So like, if you were playing as an alien, you would actually be like using guns and whatnot. But if you were a dinosaur, you would be full-on third-person without the over-the-shoulder stuff, and just be centered third-person, and well, not for every dinosaur, but for some dinosaurs, like the T-Rex, the Raptor, or the Pteranodon, which isn't entirely a dinosaur, but who cares? Basically, the dinosaurs themselves have their own sort of weapons, even though they don't really need it. Like, and there should be different stories based on each not race, but side you choose between the aliens and the dinosaurs. Like for the dinosaurs, there would have to be a little bit of different narration in terms of how the story would be for the dinosaurs. But for the aliens, it should just be like for like the same narrator that was in the series, but it should be for the aliens. So there should be different perspectives as to which side you choose. And it should not be a strategy game, because this isn't entirely war-based or strategy-based. I mean, it wouldn't be. It shouldn't be a strategy game. It should just be an action-adventure RPG with some RPG elements and some free-roam elements as well. Just not as open world, but like without the linear stuff. Because let's face it, no game these days should be any linear than anything, really. So yeah, that's Dinosaurs vs. Aliens. If you have any ideas for how Dinosaurs vs. Aliens should be a game, just don't mention strategy, because the strategy genre, I should say, just wouldn't mix with the story of Dinosaurs vs. Aliens. So, if you have any ideas of how this game of how this comic book should be a game, let me know in the comments. But other than that, it's Dinosaurs vs. Aliens, it's awesome. And also remind me of how the other things in this list should be a game. Or if there's any other dinosaur thing that should be a game that I've missed, that you have ideas for, leave those ideas in the comments. What I'm basically saying, just to recap, is leave ideas for dinosaur games in the comments, please. Alright, that's pretty much me rambling on about Dinosaurs vs. Aliens and all the dinosaur things in this list. So, yeah, thank you very much for watching this top 5. This has been Jabron of the AlloClaw Productions. Goodbye.